Hair loss. Did you experience any hair loss? Right now, like I do have some scarring here. I thought it was dying. Did you get depressed? From here, it's getting better. It didn't. Hello, hello, hello. I've been meaning to film this for so long. This is kind of just a video I wish I had before I started Accutane. This video is for you if you are thinking about taking Accutane or you are taking Accutane and you just want to like learn a little bit more or know that you're not dying.
I'm your girl.
So pretty much what we're gonna go through today is what even is Accutane, kind of just go through the basics of it. I'm not a doctor, so everything I said is just from Google. Then I'm gonna quickly talk about like my acne journey. It's been a long one because a lot of people don't think they have bad enough acne to go on Accutane, and if it's really affecting like your anxiety or your life, in my opinion, it's bad enough. Once again, I'm not a doctor, but that was me. Like it wasn't, I mean, it gets bad. I'll explain that, but I definitely want to go on it way before I went on it. So we'll go over that. And then the side effects I experienced, because a lot of people don't talk about them. Some are very TMI, I'm gonna warn you right now, but I feel like you should know because I didn't know and I thought I was dying. Then I'm just gonna go over like common questions people ask on Google and just kind of tell you my side. And then just my tips that really got me through Accutane. Okay, let's go. So what is Accutane? Once again, I'm not a doctor. This is what I've gathered from Google. I wasn't on the Accutane brand, I was on Epuris, which is a Canadian brand, but it's like the same thing as Accutane. So Epuris and Accutane is a isotretinoin.
I bet you got laid all the time in high school with that knowledge.
There's probably more to it. It's just a high dose of vitamin A, which dries out your whole body. It's really hard on your liver. So one of the big things about Accutane is like you don't drink on it. Oh, I forgot to mention, I don't have any makeup on my face right now. I have eyebrows on. And I did put on Aquaphor, which we'll get into later, on my lips, and then also like a little bit of lip liner, and then I have like some concealer here. But my whole skin, as you can see right now, like I do have some scarring here, but it's pretty damn clear, the clearest it's ever been in my life. Let's get into my story with acne and Accutane. Also show like before and afters while I'm talking about it. Okay, let's go. So pretty much throughout my preteens, my teen years, and my young adult life, which is also now, I've never ever had clear skin. Minimum, I'd probably have 1 to 3 pimples. Maximum, I always remember counting like 13 or 15. And it was never like cystic acne, but it was obvious and painful, you know? So I was always worried, like, is it good enough? Is it bad enough to go on Accutane? But it was always like all over my face. And I always felt like I had a cake on makeup. I used to never leave the house with no makeup on. Now, I'm not even wearing makeup for a YouTube video, which I never thought I would do. I mean, like I have my eyebrows a little filled in, but
I'm very happy.
I would just wake up every morning, see pimples on my face, and that's how my morning would start. And I'd be like, oh my God, this looks awful. And then I'd put on makeup. Never once was like,
oh nice, I'm glowing today.
I was like 12 years of that every fucking morning. It's just like a shitty way to start a day. It's like every day you kind of wake up discouraged and a little like embarrassed. I am very grateful though. I'm mostly just like on my face, but I tried everything to get rid of it. I worked out, I got rid of dairy, I got rid of gluten. I didn't eat processed foods for like years. Then I went vegan for 1.5 to 2 years. Nothing changed. Then I went keto because they said that would help. Nothing changed. Like I've literally tried so many things. I kind of just started to accept it. Like it was kind of like nothing was gonna change how bad my face was. Also, when I say my face was bad, I don't look at anybody's acne and I'm like, oh, that's bad. It's only like myself. I don't even notice when other people have pimples, so I don't mean to offend anybody. If you have acne, you know it's obvious. Like you are your worst critic, you know? You know? The worst part was once COVID hit, March 2020, and like masks were mandatory, my acne got
so freaking bad.
And like I said, I was mostly only like a face acne person. I've never had it on my neck, chest, or back. Never on my neck. And then with the mask, because I think it ends right here, I got like acne here, this side, and on my forehead. And at that point, I was just like ruined. I didn't even want to take my makeup off in front of like my boyfriend, which is like pretty shitty to say. It really encouraged me to just start researching Accutane. I reached out to my doctor being like, hey, this is causing me so much anxiety. Can I just go on Accutane? She recommended me to like a dermatologist and we kind of just got started there. The mask really just put me over the edge and I was like, fuck it. At this point, all of the side effects that Accutane had was worth it to me. I was so fucking over feeling embarrassed about my naked skin that I was like, I'm gonna do it. It's kind of my bad. I don't remember if I started Accutane in February or March. I think I started late February. These are the photos from March 30th. I think this is 1 month after I was on Accutane. You can see like I'm a little happy in it because I was like, ooh, from here it's getting better. It didn't. Definitely purged after this. Even when I wasn't like breaking out the worst I've ever been, I still had so much scarring that it just still looked like my whole face was full of zitties. Zitties. We're gonna skip April, go into May. May 2nd, I started purging. Like, bad. It just completely covered my contour line at this point, and then it went up to my temples. It was just so bad. I remember I was like, I have to take a photo of this because it's the worst my face has ever been in my life. So I need to capture this moment for my YouTube channel. I also noticed, so February, March, April, May, this is my 4th month. I started getting, psoriasis. It might be psoriasis, it might not be, but just like really dry patches of rashy skin, which I've never ever had in my life. Never ever, and I have really dry skin and I've never had this before. My whole arm broke out in hives. Skipping to June, this is what my face looked like, so you can finally see that the purge is kind of calming a bit down. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better, holy crap. You can still see like the zits are still there. It's still pretty active. July, August, and September, it started calming down. Yeah, it started going away slowly. Oh, there's a train passing, so that's loud. I think by August, it was pretty clear. And then I remember my last month was September, and I started getting spots again, and I was freaking the hell out. And then by the time I was done, everything was gone. So let's get started with my side effects. I feel like I'm really close to the screen. I'm not a doctor, so if you're worried, go to your doctor. But I can just say that Reddit r/Accutane, if you're gonna take Accutane or you're on Accutane, join the Reddit, the subreddit. So one of the side effects I had, like everyone else, your skin gets super dry. So dry that I got eczema. I've never had eczema in my life. Is it eczema?
Was that eczema?
By like maybe 6 months, like when my skin was clear, my eczema was out of this world bad. Like I had to put Aquaphor all over my arms, and then once I put Aquaphor on, it would kind of cool down and go away by the next day. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about getting eczema.
Once again, no doctor.
But getting like a huge dry skin rash from Accutane, I never seen that. But the Reddit, a lot of people were talking about that, and I was like, oh my god, I have that too. Everyone's like, just put Aquaphor on it.
Aquaphor on it? Aquaphor? Get Aquaphor?
Okay?
Daddy, chill.
It's like, I don't know how you could do Accutane and not get Aquaphor. This is like a must-have. It's a healing ointment. It heals. Use it. Obviously, if you're worried, I'm not a doctor. Reddit's not a doctor. Go get checked out. I didn't really go and get checked out, and I'm fine. Oh, also, another side effect was my eyes were so dry. Like, just I always looked so baked. One thing though, I've never had a sty in my life, and this is probably because I slept in my mascara, but a lot of people were also saying, not a lot of people, I saw one subreddit, saying that once they finished Accutane, they got a sty. But a lot of weird shit has happened to me since taking Accutane. I had bad joint pain, and I was weak and tired all the time, to the point where like I couldn't work out. If I worked out once a week, I was out for like 3 or 4 days. Your energy is just wiped from your body. And like sometimes when I sit cross-legged like this for too long when I was on Accutane, if I got up and moved, my whole, like, what do you call this, inner hips would just crack, and it'd be so painful to move. I just felt so stiff all the time. I'm only 3 months off of it. I do still have some sore joint pain, which sucks. I've been taking omega fish oils though, and it's definitely improving. Yeah, keep that in mind.
It's just a quick update. I filmed this in December 2021, and it's taken me 2 months to edit. So it's February 2022. So it's like 4 to 5 months of being off Accutane. So my update for like all of my side effects, everything's gone. My joint pain's finally gone. I think it just went away with time. I also used a little bit of omega-3s or like fish oils, and my skin's still clear, but all my side effects are gone. So just a good little update.
One of the first side effects I felt was like migraines. And I only had this for like the first 2 to 3 weeks, which you should realistically be drinking like 3 liters minimum on Accutane, just because you get so dehydrated. Once I started doing that, and then after like the first month, I didn't really get headaches anymore. But the TMI part, if you get really grossed out by like bodily functions, exit out of this part right now. If you know, you know. I mean, you should know after that photo, you know? Thought I was dying. It's like, nobody wants to see blood there.
I thought I was dying.
But Reddit said a lot of people got it. You're just so dry. Everything's so dry. This saved my life. I had a way bigger Aquaphor. It was like this big, and I used all of it for like 8 months. I used that whole freaking thing. So now I just have a little one for like my lips or if my skin gets really dry. As of right now, that's all I can think of. If I can think of more, I'll put them up. And the last part of this video, let's get to it. Come on, let's do it. As I said,
Smack my ass like a drum.
products, you need a big boy Aquaphor. Don't get this size. This is not enough. You'll go through this in like 2 weeks. This was my saving grace. You can put this anywhere on your body and you'll need it everywhere on your body. Also, you should always be wearing sunscreen when you're on Accutane because the top layer of your skin gets like, it like falls off because it's like so dry. And without that top layer and you're not gonna wear sunscreen, your skin's just gonna get so freaking damaged. My favorite sunscreen is this one here. I forget the name, but I know what it looks like, so I'll just put up a photo and I'll link it down below. I used it for most of my Accutane journey. It allows you to not be so greasy with if you're gonna put makeup on top. Download Reddit. You'll feel like you have a community. You can ask them any questions, they'll answer it. Even if you don't want to make it a account, I'm pretty sure you can just like search like, let's say you have hives from Accutane, put like hives from Accutane Reddit in Google, and then things will pop up and you just read about people's experiences that are just like yours. This moisturizer was a godsend because it's huge and you use a lot of it. I also loved using the hyaluronic acid by Ordinary. A lot of people ask these questions online, and these are like things I was pretty worried about and I wanted to know the answer, and now that I have the answer, I'm gonna share my wisdom. Hair loss. Did you experience any hair loss? Yeah, that's actually a big worry of mine, is like I didn't want to lose any hair. I didn't experience any large hair loss. Honestly, great things happened to my hair. I didn't have to like wash my hair for like 2 weeks, and I definitely could have gone longer. I just felt weird about not washing my hair. Now I have to wash my hair like if I don't use dry shampoo, it's like every 3 days. I could literally probably go 2 months without washing my hair. I didn't, but I could have. It just didn't get dry. It just looked so good every day. Yeah, no, I didn't experience any hair loss. Another big question was like, does it shrink your pores? I read online that it actually does. Like it like kind of gets rid of the oil on your face. I don't know. I didn't notice that it severely shrinked my pores, but my face looks way better. So like, I think so. Online says it does, so it might have. I didn't notice anything crazy, just my skin is way better. Another question is, do you still break out? No. Like I'll get one spot for my time of month, which is like insane for me because during my time of month I would like have a new breakup start up. It's insane. Like it's kind of fun now when I only get one because I'm like,
Oh, I only have one.
like it's just wild to me. Oh, a big one is did you get depressed? No. That was honestly a big worry of mine because like I deal with anxiety and like I've dealt with depression, so I wasn't sure if like it was gonna be worth it to me. But I was very honest with myself where it's like if I had dark thoughts, I would just tell my doctor and get off of it. And thankfully I didn't have any. But it does make you extremely tired and extremely sore. That might make you like a little depressed. But I knew it was because of Accutane that I was so tired and sore that I didn't let it get to me. Because I was like, at the end of this fucking tunnel, there's a light of clear, beautiful skin. So I got through it. Yeah. That's all for today. Let me know in the comments below. Have you done Accutane? Are you gonna start Accutane? Do you have any questions? Let me know. I don't want you to feel like you're alone in this. I was just so nervous starting it, so I want to be able to help people who are struggling with acne just to freaking do it. If you can do it, do it. Forget anything, I'll answer them in the comments or I'll put it in the description. Other than that, good luck on your Accutane journey. Okay, bye.